a social setting that determines who I am, that connects with a reader, viewer, or user in a personal way, develops meaning, inspires creativity, and creates positive change. My name is Justin Leone, and Communication Theory and Practice is a class that has brought a vast amount of new knowledge to myself and my peers. From introducing theorists to creating my own website, as a class we have been learning how to truly become digitally literate and learning why it's important. To keep up with changes and improvements, one must be digitally literate or tech savvy. This means you have to learn, practice, and study what is practically in front of you. This class brought it even closer, using applications such as Zeit, Pocket, WordPress, and Twitter to expose us to the latest and most beneficial tools of today's digital world. One experiment that our class conducted, and that stuck with me, was the phone diary assignment. This class brought an entire new perspective on cell phones and how we use them. Over a consistent 48-hour period, each student must have accurately recorded their phone usage in a small notebook, organizing by number, time, date, type of usage, whether it was social or textual, length of the usage, and what you were doing while using. This assignment brought to my attention how much we use our cell phones every day, and it overall portrayed the larger picture, the picture of technology and how we utilize it. We might consider ourselves digitally literate, but look closer at it. Is constantly going on Facebook to check relatives or going to delete spam mail mean you are tech savvy? Not necessarily, though it's a closer step because you are at most connecting with other users. Each student has class responsibilities though, and part of those responsibilities are connections. Just by simply connecting with others, you are benefiting from technology, which also was an objective for this semester in class. Now let us take a closer look into the technology we used. At the beginning of class, each student had to share or create their Twitter account in order to connect to other students and professors. It was all about the connection and further exploring your field of interest. Once on Twitter, I followed hundreds of accounts involved in my topic to widen my knowledge and in order to help me with work. I used my Twitter account for live class tweeting, to ask questions, to learn more about the topic, to connect with others interested in the same topic, and to share my own experiences to anyone who followed me. Since my topic was nature photography, I was able to search hashtags connecting to it, bringing me to a variety of users on Twitter talking about this, and then I could follow, direct message, or tweet to them. Aside from other users, the class tweeting was controlled by the hashtag CTPF15, based on the class name and semester. Anytime someone had something to tweet that involved class, they would add this hashtag somewhere in the tweet in order for everyone watching it to be able to see it, including our professor. By going to the hashtag's main page, you can see the latest class tweets from everyone in one place live. Along with Twitter came Zeit. The point of using Zeit was to find out any of the latest information of your choice, including articles, blog posts, videos and pictures, websites, and more. After creating an account, I chose what I wanted to see when going on Zeit, customizing by choosing nature photography, photography equipment, and anything else that related to them. Zeit gives you the latest posts and talks of your topic, giving you the freedom to explore the internet in one area. Now, this is when Pocket comes into play. This application is to digitally store almost any online link into a Pocket, then to creating an account and to get started saving what you want. For example, let's say I was on Zeit and found an article posted yesterday about wildlife photography in South Africa, but I couldn't read it right then. I would then proceed to just save it to my Pocket for future use and reference. It's all about connecting. These applications connect to each other, and when used together properly, they can greatly improve your online work. Going from one app to the next, keeping organized, and utilizing what you have is key to having a successful relationship with technology. Find an article on Zeit, save it to Pocket, and then share it later with Twitter or on your blog, which is run by WordPress. WordPress is another application that I mentioned before, which is used for creating websites. WordPress is what I post on for my nature photography blog for class work, along with all my other peers and their own topics of interest, whether it be sports, weddings, tattoos, cooking, or others. I use my blog to share my own photographs, to post about the latest in photography, share others' work and articles, and to connect interested viewers to other websites and links to further their knowledge about the topic of nature photography. Though sharing my own work was my favorite part because it actually felt like I was contributing to the world of nature photography and the technology behind it. When I share more than just my work, like the latest in the field, I do it in hopes to show viewers what's new. Just like Lightro, the company, and its new form of photography, And by sharing anything about them, or a post, or a video, or a link, I can enlighten people on more about this topic. By providing links, articles, and summaries, those give more context to the viewer. It's just more connection. Aside from what we use, it's also who you learn from. In class, we read and spoke of many writers and theorists that discussed our topics in class. Kevin Kelly wrote We Are the Web, and it's an article that we read into and discussed about. Kelly discusses the transforming technology over time and the internet, going through how the web has improved, how we use it compared to 10 years ago, and why us humans make the web what it is. When starting to talk about 2015, Kelly states that the web continues to evolve from a world ruled by mass media and a mass audience to one ruled by messy media and messy participation. This is how this theorist sees the world and its technology. Everything is one big mess, and to him, the only thing we have to clean it up is a toothbrush. Kelly also states that this planet-sized computer is comparable in complexity to a human brain. Both the brain and the web have hundreds of billions of neurons, or you can say web pages. We are that brain, just like these students, and we control its circuits. What this class has taught me is to truly be digitally literate. In order to fulfill this, you must keep up with the latest trends, whether it be new apps or technology, but then to also be aware of your digital surroundings, meaning to utilize anything possible to your advantage, and to really realize the fast-moving and changing world. The digital world is being advanced monthly, weekly, daily, and it's moving fast, and the only way to keep up is to be an active user.